What is going on? What is going on? I'm back at you with another video, and today we got ourselves the 2014 AFC Championship game. Patriots, Colts. You see young Andrew Luck right there. Let's get right into it. And what do we have? It looks like a punt or a punt return, depending on what side you're rooting on. And it looks like it's going to be something good or bad, because whenever they show a special teams play, it's never a good thing, depending on what side you're rooting for, like I said before. And let's see what happens. Oh, so Josh Cribbs, a bona fide Hall of Fame return man, just fumbles and muffs a kick. How about that? You think he was paid off to do that? Because we already know the Patriots destroy them. So, I mean, I'd be willing to put some money on the line that he definitely got paid off to muff that off. Let the Patriots come off to a great start. Look at this. He's not even like set up properly. So he lets it hit his head and then he just acts like a clown. This is Josh Cribbs, guys. Look at his coach. Bro, something is up with that, bro. Josh Cribbs has never done that in his entire life. The ball hit his face mask, his head. Like, not even his hand, not even his shoulder pads, not even a leg. We're talking about his face. Like, how do you misjudge that? It's not like there's any sun. Like, no one's going to make me believe that's real. First play of the game on offense, they send the blitz out of control, and then look at this. Why can't these two guys make a tackle? Let's freeze it right over here. So why can't we make the tackle here? We have a guy right here. We have a guy right here. This guy just blitzed in bad out of hell. Look at this idiot. He's not even taking an angle to the ball. This guy should be running this way, and he's like running out. So what's going on with this picture? Basically runs by the play almost, and now he comes into it. Like, come on now. That's not real. Next play. Look at this. Look at the whole middle. Guys are not pushing. Watch. Well, they're pushing, but they're just going to the wrong gaps. They're opening up the A gap. Look at this. The whole A gap just opens up. And then look at this guy jumps on at the end. Like, why are you even back there? What is 54 doing back here? Oh, he's allowing the center to get to him. Look at him. Bro, what are you doing? You should be beating that block. And now you're jumping on him, but he already scored. Yeah, it's because of you, Josh Cribbs, letting the ball hit your face mask. Let's see him again. Does he really look that mad? Look, camera's on him, guys. Does he look pissed, or does he look like, whatever, I got paid to do that. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be forever cemented in Canton, right? He doesn't give a crap. I'm telling you, these guys don't care, man. You guys are spending money to watch these guys play and bet on these games. Meanwhile, they're getting paid on the side to blow the game. Look at this. How do you drop that? Like, how? He flips it to him. Like, he literally flips it to him. I guess they didn't have the magnet gloves this game. Next play. Look at how they rush properly. And then look at this nice little drop. Doink. Look at this. A little doink. They must have the repelling gloves, right? The repellent gloves. Both players. On both players, they just drop it completely and utterly. They have the repellent gloves, guys. Look at that. Do you see that? Look at how that ball hits his hand. Is that not the weirdest thing? Like, it's like he couldn't even move his hand. Look, his hands are like stiff. It's like he can't move his hands. Look. Hits his fingers, and his fingers don't move at all. They just stay like that the whole time. I think he was wearing the stiff gloves. See, look, he's smiling, guys. Did you see that? Look. He's smiling, guys. Oh my God, that's right in our faces. What could he possibly be saying right now to make him smile? Nothing good. Look at that. Look at that, guys. They're saying something crazy. You already know. I would pay to know what they're saying. They're throwing it in our faces. Now you got a linebacker on Shane Vereen. He practically tackles him before the ball gets there. I don't know why you have your middle linebacker on Shane Vereen down the field. It makes no sense to me. Now they rush only 3 guys on Tom Brady. Oh, how nice. Leave Edelman wide open in the middle. How about that? That's a microcosm of their game and their game plan and how they approach this whole entire game. Look at this. All right, look at the defensive end. So, boom. What is he doing? Do you see how he sidesteps? He allowed this touchdown on purpose, guys. The D end. All D ends are taught to rush, and then you see the fullback coming out. If he comes out, you got to either hit him and slow him down and keep running with him, or just turn and keep running with him. Look what he does. He sidesteps and then goes to no man's land and does nothing at all. This guy right here, watch him do nothing. Sits there. Like, okay, bro. So you literally made your team play 10 on 11 because you did nothing. You sidestepped someone that you should have been at least chipping at the very least and guarding, but you just let him go right by for the touchdown. Like, it's absurd, but no one would ever know that. An average fan wouldn't know that's his responsibility. They just think that a touchdown was made. That's all they know. They don't know the specifics or why it was allowed. Or look at this. This was a on-time interception. This is a wrong type of pass, wrong type of ball. You wouldn't throw a bullet line drive ball. You need to put a little touch on this to get this over the linebacker. Brady knows that, but he has to. It's all about stats. You know what I mean? People are betting on stat lines. There were a lot of people that were betting Brady to just go 4 touchdowns, no picks. So he has to throw picks to throw the bets off. I'm telling you guys, it's all about Vegas and the side bets that they have. There are so many side bets placed with big money on them. So these guys have to follow suit. They're given a script. They're told to adjust during the game or not to adjust, and that's what they got to do. And if they don't do it, they get punished one way or another. So this is an on-time interception. Linebacker probably knew it was coming too. They practiced together all week, guys, especially in the playoffs to get the scripts right. That's why the regular season seems a lot more sloppy. The playoff seems a lot more clean. There's a lot more clean games because you have more time to prepare, and they emphasize the script a lot more. You know what I mean? So, and you have the best of the best, and you have the best refs. You have the best everything in the playoffs. Kind of want to see what these D linemen did. So this guy crashes inside. This could be a bad play. When our D line crashes inside, let's see what happens. Throws. Oh, okay. I was gonna. So, like I said though, whenever the D lineman crashes in, it's because they're trying to allow a big play for the offense, but they can't make it noticeable for the audience. But unless you play football and you analyze it and you slow the game down, you're not gonna really see it. Because these players are so fast, it's like a blur. So, and these plays, they move the plays by so fast, so it's really hard to catch this in real time. And you really got to know what you're looking at. But on certain plays, guys will do certain things to allow a big play. And let's see the D-line. See, like right here, why are they not rushing? Look at this. What is that? Is he trying to allow him to have time to throw that? Yeah, he is. And you saw how the D-lineman was on him? He should have just stayed on him. He should have stayed on him, guys, but he just didn't. He let him go. And now this guy fumbles in the end zone right before. Watch, it's going to be New England ball. Unless he scores. Let's see. I guess that was a touchdown. I'm not really sure. Wait, what? Yeah, I guess that was a touchdown. Because it's 17 to 7. But I don't think Indy scores again. Maybe they get one more touchdown, but I think that's it. They get blown out this game. What did the D lineman do? Crash inside a little? No, actually he didn't crash inside. That was decent rush. Could have been a little better, decent. But still, look at what happened here, guys. 2 guys on 1 guy. So 21 should have been on Edelman and 52 should have been there. See what they do on defense? Look at all these guys. Look at these guys all on the same plane. Nobody is having any separation. No one's doing what they're supposed to do. Look at this. This is terrible. They're all on the same plane. See, they covered the same guy. They're in man. It looks like they're in man, and they both went to the same guy. He's an idiot because he knows he has a linebacker inside. You would never take the inside guy. This would always be a linebacker. He let Edelman go on purpose. This would always be his guy. Always, guys. But he was probably told to do that. Stay close to that guy so it looks like to the audience you were covering someone. Because if he's in the middle of nowhere covering no one, then the audience would most likely know. But now you slow it down, you see that it clearly was his man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, okay, let's see what happened here. Look at the DN just not really fighting to get off, but no one's going to notice this on TV, that he's not really fighting to push this guy into the backfield. The run is coming play side. You know it's coming play side. You have to collapse and push this guy into the running back and cause a pile. And you can tell he's not. He's just standing straight up. He's not even using any legs to get base and any push or power. So, yeah, he's just letting this happen. Let him run play side on him. And now look at him chase and get pinballed almost. But, yeah, LeGarrette Blount is not fast enough to get away. So he absorbs the hit and falls on his back. I would have never turned like that. But he wasn't trying to score, I guess. This might be Brady's drive. Look at this. The DN does it again. Look. You're fighting with him. You're doing a good job. Now stay there. At this point, there's no point in rushing in because Brady is smarter than you. He knows you're going to run in. He's going to throw it right when you get close enough in no man's land. Right around this point, Brady's going to throw it right over your head. You should have just stayed on 77, held him up as long as you can because you have 5 yards to do so, and then let Brady make a decision from there. But instead, he goes to no man's land and right over his head. To the lineman, Nate Solder, who checked in as a tight end. Jesus, guys, and that's a touchdown. And that's how the Colts lost. It's just poor execution or lack thereof. Guys just not doing what they're supposed to do. New England isn't doing anything special. They're not doing anything that no one can cover or no one can't stop. Look at this crash inside. Look at this. So the New England's giving up a play probably because he crashes inside and this guy almost gets there. He steps in, but you see the crash inside, and he throws it to the dirt. So I guess they got away with one. Usually on a crash inside, it turns out bad for the defense. What's going on with the D lineman here? Boom, boom. This guy comes way too far upfield. In his gap, the running back goes. Look at this, guys. So this guy's not supposed to come upfield like this, guys. It's a run play. So he's supposed to hit this guy and hunker down, play down the line. But he runs upfield and allows the guy to run in his gap. He vacates this whole gap right here. This fat idiot over here, look at him, goes upfield and boom, there's his gap right there. This is where he's supposed to be. He's doing no good being there. He's not even supposed to be pass rushing. That's not his responsibility. He's supposed to be right here, clogging up the hole. But he decides to do his own thing and give up the whole entire A gap / B gap. And that's what happens. Guys do their own thing. You give up 9-10 yards, possibly a touchdown. Other cases. And then right here, slant. Let's see what the D-line did on this play. So this guy, so they had no rush. So, all right. I guess he had to do that because he had to take the running back. But there has to be somebody forcing this throw to be, you know what I mean, harder. Right now, there's no rush on the left side, so Brady has a clean pocket, clean vision to make this slant pass. I can see it right now. He's going to throw it at this guy. Look at this. No one there to stop this throwing lane. See, number 50 tries to come in at the last second, but he's really better off trying to run over here to make the play on the receiver because you're in no man's lane. Brady sees you. He knows you're there. And then another thing is this D-end right here should have went outside to put pressure there so that throw would have been harder. Instead, he crashes inside. Look, he crashes inside, doesn't even really try to fight off. This guy should have run this way. So that's another reason I know this play was botched. He ran to no man's land instead of playing here like you're supposed to and picking this off. So guys are just doing their own thing. It's kind of annoying. Like, you would never just run in as a linebacker like that. You would play that slant and help Gronk out. Help out on Gronk. Because 50 ended up taking the running back, so he's fine. You got to leave him on there. And you can't just run to no man's land. We're going to see it perfectly. So this guy right here, he should have been over here playing this slant. Instead, he runs right here and jumps and does nothing. Because number 50 ends up picking up the running back. Can I go back a little bit? Where does it show it from? So yeah, see? 50, he was never going to rush in. He was always going to take this guy. This defensive end screwed up. This defensive end should have gone outside shoulder and made this throw harder on Brady. And then this linebacker in the middle, you can't see him yet, should have run right over here. And then he has an interception. So they completely did their own thing. See, the linebacker runs in. in no man's land. Doing that, look at 52, guys. That does nothing for your football team. See him right here? This guy right here, he's doing nothing right there. That's not helping your team. This idiot, this head right here, this should be over here. The ball's gone. What is he? He's literally in no man's land. That's not helping the team. You're just running around on a screen, on a field right now. That's all you're doing. You're just getting exercise. You didn't help the team doing that movement. It was a wasted movement. A little twist movement right there. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he knows better than that. Look at this. He doesn't really plant his foot with force. Look at this. He's just really just floating this up there. He doesn't put power in that throw, guys. He flops it. He throws it late. The receiver isn't even able to, like, defend it. This was always going to be picked off. That was on time, guys. So that's what happens when the game is rigged. And they're trying to give Revis one, too. So that was a pick for Revis. So some bettors won on that. There was probably a bet like, is Revis going to have 3 picks, 2 picks, or 1 pick? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of side bets on these games. So that was probably a side bet, so he had to give him one, you know? They got to make all these players look great. Look at Brady's face. Like, look at this. Look at Brady's face. He's not even that happy. He's, like, forcing it. He knew he was going to win, guys. He's forcing it. Look at him like, high five. Oh, the camera's on me. High five. You saw how, like, he was acting normal, and then he saw the camera on him, then he put this fake smile on, and he gave his teammate a 5. Because it's all for show, guys. Like, it's literally, I'm seeing it more and more. It's literally all for show. Look at this guy crash inside. Crash inside. So both the ends crash inside. And still doesn't make the play. He crashes inside and still can't make the play. Look at these middle linebackers not even try to get off the block. Look at these two. Look at them. They absorb the blocks instead of trying to fill the gaps. Guy dives at nothing. Nothing. They got nothing, guys. They're just letting these guys do whatever. They have no fight in them. They're not trying to stop anything. Brady has to put on a show for us. Yeah, we just scored. And they scored 45. I don't know what the other touchdown was, but this is the tape we got, guys. So until next time, stay safe. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.